Hi, YouTube family, Hairlistas, Facebook, Twitter. This is my Father's Day rant, and this is a very serious topic for me, and it's very fresh. Last night, I got a call from my auntie that she'd provided permission to the hospital, along with some of my other relatives, to pull the plug on my father. They had not even informed me he was in the hospital. I called them perhaps about, a couple weeks or so ago, and I said, "How's my father?" "Oh, he's just fine." So, I did not believe he had been in the hospital for a month and a half. At that point, I told them I did not agree, and they could not pull the plug on my father. I asked for the name of the hospital. They did not provide it. I had to search through other family members until somebody told me what hospital my father was in. I called the hospital. The hospital treated me like a criminal. And today, I called the hospital. I said, I'm his only relative with conservative right over him. My father's been insane for 25 years. My father's a drug addict. He's never been able to make appropriate choices for himself. If there was a right choice on the wall, if there were 10 right choices on the wall, and one choice was lousy, my dad always hit that one bad one. But I never held him responsible for it because I knew he just didn't know any better. In any event, I spent the whole day in court, and I was calling Atrium Hospital in Houston, Texas the whole time saying I did not relinquish the right to the conservatorship of my insane father. He's been insane for 25 years. Anybody who got a document from him in the last year, he is delusional. He did not know what he was doing, and I know my dad wanted to live. I know he did. In any event, the chief clinical officer's name is Scott, and his phone number is 281-207-8230. He pulled the plug on my father. And for Father's Day, my father is dead. Do you know what my father died of? Atrium Hospital did surgeries on my father, and they did not treat his wounds effectively. So he received numerous infections, and they gave him antibiotics for each infection that he got at. And they would do another surgery. He would get another wound. They'd give him another antibiotic. He developed an immunity for antibiotics. And so he couldn't respond anymore, and he needed to be transferred to a specialty hospital where he could receive treatment that Atrium Hospital was not capable of doing because they were the ones who were negligent in treating his wounds in the first place. I'm saying to you, no one should be able to sign their life away. If you have a father, a good one, a bad one, if you love them, if you have a lot of hostility towards them, if there's any way you can understand my frustration at my rights as a daughter being usurped because an insane man signs a document and has no knowledge, a man who couldn't possibly know what he was doing. And then understanding that in our society, how many of us have gotten married and then found out that we were tricked, so then we divorce. Well, when you have signed your life away, that means you are dead. That's how you find out you're tricked. Therefore, in our society, no one should be allowed to sign their life away. If anybody steps forward, the stepfather they raised, the daughter, the son, the loved one, the lover. If anybody steps forward and says, I choose their life, we need to protect the right, the civil liberty to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Right now, we are all at risk. If you get sick, you are at risk of somebody pulling the plug on you before you can get well. If you agree with this document at all, please retweet it, post it, and call your senator, call the president, and say to them that I don't think it was right to kill Connie Howard's father for Father's Day, and no one should be allowed to sign their life away. Period. No one should be allowed to sign their life away. This is too permanent of a choice, and we are humans and we are too imperfect to make this choice. No one should be allowed to sign over the right to their life to another person when they have at no time demonstrated a right or want to die. Okay? We cannot allow this anymore. The right to life needs to be federal, and it needs to be protected so that no hospital can supersede it in the short term, so that nobody is in this situation on a Father's Day or a Mother's Day or a birthday. If you know what I'm talking about. I just like to say, this is my Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you. For the fathers in this world, please call your congressman, call your president, and say no one should be able to sign their life away. Please. Also, I need legal assistance. I am very outraged at the fact that I lost my father this way, and I want to sue Atrium Hospital. If you know somebody who can help me, please put that information below. Thank you.